Nothing quite prepares you for a loss of a loved one, especially when they were your other half, your partner. You don't fully comprehend what is happening to you. And this is what I'm experiencing right now. My fiance passed away, and it's still a shock. We didn't see it coming, and we had one of those connections whereby we just intuitively knew that we would never leave each other. So there are feelings of sorrow in regards to, you left me. It was an unspoken thing of not leaving each other, of being loyal to one another, and having to face life without that person is very daunting. How I feel I can evolve from the situation is to first and foremostly accept the situation, which I am coming to terms with. If I need to cry, I release. Because holding that pain in will make me feel much worse. Being in denial, I don't find personally is an option, because it will make my reality much worse than it already is. There is a sense of peace that I didn't feel, or think I should say, I would find. There's a sense of peace in regards to knowing that he is at peace now. There's a sense of peace to know that he's always around me. There's also a sense of peace to know that God, the Creator, is protecting me. And I cherish the moments that we share together. And how I am choosing to heal from this situation is taking every day as it comes. Before, I used to be so focused on meeting targets, and not to say I'm still not, but every day was planned out. And this situation makes me realize that in some regards, yes, we do have control, but ultimately our Creator has the final say. And that's what I was trying to come to terms with when this all happened. You know, there was moments leading up to my fiance passing where I tried to stop his fate, begging, pleading with doctors. And then I realized that there's some things that I just cannot control. So how am I healing from this situation? One of the things that I found were beneficial for me was to journal. Journal my thoughts, my feelings, my pain, to cry. During these moments, you also realize that there's no one that can take this pain away from you. No words, no hugs. It's not going to bring the person back. So you ultimately have to go through these motions. But you don't have to be alone. There's resources out there that I've reached out to and I've always found beneficial in the past. Counselors, going on forums to connect with like-minded people. Praying has really helped me. Meditating has really helped me. because as much as we yearn and we mourn for the person that is gone, we still have to remember to take care of ourselves. What use will we be for others who rely on us if we're not well, if we're not healthy? But still taking time out for ourselves, still taking time out to rest when we need to rest. I feel like, if anything, this situation has made me dive even deeper to my self-love, make me connect with myself even more, it's made me, I should say, or it is making me connect to myself more. And I've always been a person that likes to evolve daily, but this is really pushing me into an energy and a strength that I didn't feel that I had before. Knowing that I was loved and hoping that my fiance knew he was loved. What we shared was inexplainable. I'll have to write a book one day. And also coming to the awareness of, if we have one path in life and we're in a connection, does not mean that the person that we are sharing our life with at the time is on the same path. We all have our calling, we all have our destinies, but to focus on what you shared in the past, but not get stuck in the past, but acknowledging the fact that it was real. You had those moments. Take the lessons from that or those moments. Cherish those moments. Grow from those moments. Focus on what you would like to achieve still in the now for your future, though the future can alter at any time, is an awareness that I am coming to terms with, as I explained before. To still go out and do the things that you plan to do with the person, your person that passed. And also to do the things that you knew that they wanted to do, making them proud, knowing that they're always around you. And whatever bond you created will never fade. And knowing that just because a soul leaves a body, that soul lives on. And you can call upon that soul at any time. And learning and knowing that you have a new guardian angel protecting you, wanting the best for you, seizing opportunities for you. And what's really hard is not being able to physically touch that person, but knowing that if I close my eyes, if I hear a song, he's with me. There is a sense of anger in some respects, like I mentioned before, in regards to, how could you leave me? But I heard from Lauren London, I was listening to an interview where she said, we don't possess anyone. No one belongs to us. And when we're in that relationship with that person, it's almost as if we want to possess them, whether consciously or unconsciously. And ultimately, no one's our possession. As I mentioned before, we all have different destinies. And when we share the time that we did with our past and loved one, we have to be grateful for the time that they stopped by. I know that one day, when it's our time, we will meet again. But whilst we're here, we have to fulfill our destiny. Until we meet again.